Okay, there's this really viral incident that happened at USS Singapore about where a family of 4 or 5 allegedly cut queue at one of the rides there. And I actually saw this video like a day or two ago, and I just briefly browsed through it because it was like over 2 minutes long. And I didn't expect that just a day later it would be reposted and blown up to over 2 million views, and even covered by reputable news sources now. And then that made me took a second look, went through the comments, and then believe it or not, I went through the footage, the 2 minute 35 seconds video, like almost an hour going through the footage, trying to understand did they really cut the queue or not, because most of the video was just them really arguing, rage baiting each other and using really nasty terms and words, which, while my focus is just for context, I want to know, did they really cut the queue? Even though I go to USS pretty frequently, I personally haven't seen any queue cutting at USS, okay? And we are not gonna, I guess we'll just go through the video. I guess since it's only 2 minutes, okay, let's do it. Okay, video starts off, the lady is holding the phone, I mean, she's just so agitated, saying really nasty stuff that I will not just go into further context on this because this has been covered and done with by a lot of sources. And she starts saying like, I have a 13-year-old kid, I have 3 kids, do you understand how tough it is? I mean, this is all irrelevant. I just want context on did they really cut the queue. The person filming them now goes into saying like, this mother and son pair, have really good quality, cutting queue and so forth, and they just, I mean, they're basically rage baiting each other, fanning the flames of each other's anger, and then which eventually later you can see at the video, the woman started, berating about how her country might have contributed to the success of Singapore economically, and without China, Singapore wouldn't be so prosperous as such forth. I mean, yeah, she said some really nasty terms, but once again, we just wanna focus here, okay? What she said was wrong, definitely. It's very rude, very nasty, but we wanna see really, did they really cut the queue? It's just a back and forth, which, once again saying like, don't you feel ashamed, quarreling with someone with 3 kids? This is the main point that wasn't covered in